Hello there, friend. Not entirely sure what to call this. Things get better with God. I know in my life, whether you have spirituality or religion, I welcome you here. Regardless of what, doesn't matter. Whether you call him Allah, God, the Great One, the power, the universe, spirit, Bob, we're going to have this moment together where you get to meet God. I found in my life, where there is God, things got much better. So, let's go on this little meditation together, deep inside of all the things. I want you to get comfortable right now, sitting down, laying down. There you go. Just feel into that comfiness and that coziness together. You really don't have to watch me. You can in a moment just begin to close your eyes, and the sound of my voice will go with you for as far as you go, and further than that again. This experience is completely in your unconscious awareness. And as you have this moment, it's going to become brighter, bolder, more powerful for you than before. I really enjoy these moments where you get to speak to God personified to you. And that's what we're going to do. Enjoy these moments now, going far, far away from where you are now. Take that wonderful, curious excitement all the way inside your lungs as you take a deep breath in with me. I've always wondered, and it's good to wonder as you close your eyes now and feel at ease wherever you are, what it's going to happen as you feel more relaxed, as the invitation has been placed in front of you from the divine celestials. That white envelope with gold trim to it that has your name in beautiful gold letters in front of it. And you turn that envelope over and you undo it and you lift the flap, and inside you see that card, and you hesitantly, nervously, excitedly pull that card out with the power of your imagination now. You're just going to go deeper every time you touch that card into a safe place, a wonderful place, an exciting place that's far greater than wherever you've been before. And in that place before, you're pulling that card out, going deeper and deeper inside of you. And then further inside of that again. And you've gone into that wonderful golden energy that surrounds you as the celestials. And you may begin and you will hear that wonderful music. That wonderful music that's just there, so tranquil, so serene, so angelic. That's just for you. And you're hearing that live now as you're putting it all together, holding that card away from the envelope, and it's got your name on it. Dear, you are cordially invited for an afternoon with the Celestial One, known as God, the Absolute, the All that is the All, Energy, the Great Spirit, Pop, whatever you deem that person to be, that is a far greater, higher energy and output that created everything that's within this universe and without it. All of that joy and love is now tingling and absorbing into your fingertip, hips, that wonderful, powerful energy that you've never felt before. You may remember it though from when you were just energy, pure energy, holding on to that card now, holding on to that card, moving up, 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 your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders, your neck, your chest, your head, your torso, your hips, your legs, your knees, your toes, your soul. Your soul is vibrating and shaking with excitement. An opportunity of a personal invitation to join God, the Absolute. Sitting on that bench now is where you'll meet God at that time, which is now. And there, this wonderful being is, so indescribable and describable at the same time. An old man, a young boy, a young woman, pleasant, warm, kind, emanating power that you are just compelled to step forward and feel less of yourself, more of yourself, less human, leaving all that behind, more energetic, more free, stepping forward to that being comfortable with whatever it presents itself to you. An old man, a young lady, a little boy. Have the feel and presence of a wise teacher and an authority of an architect who is standing at the very crux of its greatest design and speaking to one of its personal laborers in its creation, you. And as the Absolute mentions and taps the empty space next to them, you sit down. No words are exchanged. Pure thought and vibration. In a nanosecond and a lifetime at once of over 1,000 years, all of the questions that you've needed answers to. Who did this? Why did that happen? How could I should have. A rest assuring hand reaches out and wraps that arm around your energetic body and draws it closer to their shoulder. And as you have this moment of this embrace, being pulled in to that shoulder of that divine, absolute architect, and you as their wondrous laborer, all of those thoughts dissolve and disappear, and you begin to feel home, safe, safe, safe. No words are ever spoken in this nanosecond to 1,000 years, blink of an eye to a lifetime of you. The Divine Absolute now gives you permanent, powerful decisions. first gift is wisdom. You can, begin to feel more intelligent. The culmination of all your life's experience so far and more are given to you now. That thing that you're supposed to do will become effortless. Life will be on easy. That trust and that truth of that is being shared at a cellular level beyond that of what our microscopes can see so far. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger inside your physical body, your mind and your heart. And the one irrefutable message that the Absolute gives you. And all words are spoken to you that you can hear with your own ears and feel with your own heart. Sorry for all the inconvenience. You feel this as the Divine looks into your eyes, through your brain, through your muscles, through your heart, that there is a genuineness behind this. God is apologizing to you directly, you wonderful Creator, for all the inconvenience. And the Absolute just fills you with divine joy. So joyous and rapturous that the Divine is meeting you. The Divine accepted your invitation today as well. How long has it been that you sent this invitation out? That today, sitting on this park bench, the Divine, the Creator, God, Allah, Celestial Power, the Great Spirit, Bob, has sat with you. And out of all the things that you must hear and needed to hear was one thing: an apology. Sorry for all your inconveniences. You can now feel and accept this apology, and you're going to feel so much more better now and forevermore. That the culmination of your life, all those moments that were boring and busy and chaotic and hectic, all make sense now. All make sense. As you usher to God to stand up and walk with you, that park bench and that trail and that pathway and the trees and the dog barking and the birds singing vanishes instantaneously, and you're transported to the beach with God. And somehow you've forgotten that you've been walking and walking with the crashing waves next to you and the seagulls flying above you and that warm breeze on you. That you look up and over at God, and God looks back at you and smiles, just always smiling and beaming fondness and joy and glee that He's with you, she's with you, it's with you. That you are now looking back and noticing over your shoulder 2 sets of footprints, 1 set of footprint, 2 sets of footprints, 1 set of footprint. Curiously, you say to God, what happened? Divine looks at you and says, my wonderful Creator, there were times that it was too tough for you to walk. You were weary and tired and exhausted and overwhelmed and stressed. I carried you. I gave you hope. I gave you a glimmer and a spark of life to reinvigorate you at your lowest, to the point that you said you could walk next to me again. Satisfied and content now in this answer, you are beaming with friendship and wholeness and connectivity, that you are never left alone. You are always part of the bigger whole, carried and supported. Forever in the energetic embrace of the divine being. As you are on your bed or chair, wherever you may be right now, you are everywhere with God, the divine, at once. On that beach, on that park bench, in your car, at your home, at your work, at your sporting event, in your hobby, in your hospital bed, at your desk. In that embrace, you see beyond your normal vision that all things have always been God smiling back at you, even as you look into your mirror. You have such a profound wave of knowing all over you right now, that as you've been looking into your mirror, looking into your own photos, looking into you, you just found something that was lost, and you're never going to give it up again. The knowing of a knowing that you have always been the divine spark, the creator of your own world and reality. As you allow that energy from the divine, the absolute, to permeate throughout your whole body, your feet are as one with the divine as your hands, as your eyes and as your heart, as your ears and your nose and your hair and your head. Your efforts are effortless now. Life is easy. There is a space within you that God dwells and has always been there. You're never alone. You're far greater than you've ever known. Even if you believed you were. That divine joy, that love, that glee, that fondness, that's all of you. There is no ending to this. When you open your eyes, when that happens, you can fall asleep and stay asleep and continue with the divine celestial. Or should you rouse and open your eyes, you're permanently and always going to accept now the power that is you, connected forevermore with the divine. You can be more than you ever have done. This feeling and knowing is permanent. And you'll notice it today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, year after that. And it's a wonderful feeling, it's a good feeling. And even if you are feeling bad or depressed or sad, you're instantly going to be transported back into this good feeling. Even if you look back into your memories of the past and the future, you're always going to be transported back to the present moment of now. And you're going to have that wonderful, joyous connection as you do and as you have now. What more? Who am I that is one with the divine? Who am I now that is connected to this everlasting, all-powerful energy that I never have to dwell into my own? I am limitless. I am powerful. I am full of that spirit. I am praising the divine. I am delighted and full of light now. I am aware of my own self-worth is connected to how much I praise the divine, which is me. I am forevermore inside me. Wake up now from this dream that you were alone and separated. Wake up now and know that you are connected to this union, which goes far beyond anything you ever allowed yourself to accept, because your belief has changed today. You are far greater than anything you've come across in your own self. And you will have proofs of this in the days and weeks to come. New behaviors, new beliefs. Go with the power of the divine in you now and know that it is yours. You have accepted it and you've claimed it with your own volition. You are one to your bright, compelling future today.